Prime Day is basically a pocket hoarder's holiday where we celebrate buying more gear we don't need, but definitely want at a heavy discount. So let's check it out. Thanks. We asked some of our favorite brands what their Prime Day deals would be early and found some of the best. Starting off with the ANBERNIC RG35XX SP, which, if you're familiar, has that folding screen, and we've shown it off before, but it does include several emulators along with every game I own personally. It's got clicky shoulder buttons, very satisfying D-pad along with XYB buttons, and they just don't make electronics like this anymore. Come on, who misses this folding hinge design? Yeah, feels like 2003 again. And they're about 15% off. Yeah, this wicked clear design too. Huge shout out to Plaud, not only for sponsoring this video, but offering 22% off one of the best tech gadgets we've ever tested, the NotePin Note Taker, which you might be wondering, why do I need a note taker? Well, if you've ever had to sit through an in-person meeting, lecture, or interview only to forget what was said and who said what, whether it's because you couldn't stay focused or just suck at writing notes like I do, with this gadget, you can now remember everything and have it summarize 3 hours of notes down to 10 minutes, and also be able to search through what was said later with a single click of a button. So let's say you're in a team meeting. It's 2 hours long and you're trying to focus. Well, now you can, without having to worry about taking your own notes, because the NotePin does that for you. It's able to identify and label different voices, remove background noises, and remove any of those annoying ums and silences in between. This is a test of removing the ums and silences in between. To then generate a formatted transcript for you to review in minutes. With the best part being the fact that they use AI to summarize and highlight key takeaways as well as action items, saving you a ton of time, but also avoid being yelled at because your notes look like this. So whether it's one-on-ones with your boss, large conventions and meeting potential clients on the show floor, or just talking to yourself out loud when you've got a burst of inspiration for a $1 million idea. Simply click and let the NotePin do the hard work for you, so you can focus on what's being discussed without worrying about forgetting anything in the process. It's also got cross-language support for up to 112 languages, which is included in your free 300 minutes of transcription per month. It's even got AI within the AI, so you can ask it based on whatever your recording was. It's like having your own personal assistant. And your data is stored on AWS, which is just a fancy way of saying your HR, doctor, and lawyer meetings you record, you know, the sensitive stuff, will never get leaked. I know what you're thinking. My phone can do all of that already. And you're not wrong. But it's like driving a car versus autopilot. Both will get you to your destination. One is just way easier, less stressful, and a lot less work. Plus, as a business person, using your phone to record just seems kind of unprofessional too. And with 20 hours of continuous recording combined with 64 gigabytes of internal storage, you don't have to worry about running out of battery or storage ever again. I've used this when meeting with brands so we don't miss any deadlines or important details, but also our weekly meetings. So everyone gets a copy of the notes as we tend to go off topic and talk about all the Pokemon shopping I did. So if you're looking to not only save time and work, but also money, the NotePin is on sale for 22% off during Prime Day. Link and details in the description down below. From one of our recent favorite battery brands, INIU, because they make some of the coolest designs. Ranging from 10 to 15% off, you have personal size batteries, the world's tiniest 10,000 milliamp battery, 20,000 milliamp batteries, and even MagSafe batteries too, with a built-in stand. My favorite going to the 10,000 milliamp battery, offering 45 watt output on the USB-C at the size of about my daily essentials. And the lanyard is a USB-C cable. A ton of options, and perfect for dog lovers as well. And several for under $25 as well. Like this one, the P45 that attaches directly to the bottom of your phone.
An outdoor Wi-Fi security camera may not be the first thing you think about when deal hunting on Prime Day, but now is the best time to upgrade your home, office, or even parents' house's security system, given it's not only over 20% off, but unboxing and setting up the AQARA Camera Hub G5 Pro Wi-Fi version, you don't have to jump through hoops to get this to start working properly thanks to the Matter integration. And because it's built for the outdoors, the body is IP65 rated, so handles moisture, dust, and even extreme heat and cold temperatures too. All that to really say the 2.5K resolution and 133-degree viewing angle, and for its size, at a fairly decent quality too. The Wi-Fi version plugs in easily with a USB-C cable to capture some BTS. The sensor was able to adapt quickly to the change in lighting from dark to light and vice versa, while still catching details like faces basically instantly too. The giant floodlight on the front is clutch, not only to ensure it can see better at night, but helps deter any potential bad guys to begin with, mainly by completely blinding them with how bright it can get. The app itself offers several notification options. You can have it let you know when cars, animals, or even people come into frame, and the playback makes it easy to find specific situations that triggered your camera to start recording too. It's packed with plenty of useful features like cloud storage, although local storage is available as well, a face database so it can recognize your friends and family, but my favorite definitely goes to the voice changer. Details and links down below.
This is a test. I've never felt so warm for only $30. This is the OCOOPA hand warmer, and it's magnetic too. And it's also got a built-in light show. RGB, baby. There's 4 modes of heat, and it does get pretty hot to the touch. Now that does mean you have to charge 2 separate devices, but the best part, the USB-C can also charge your phone. So it's like carrying 2 additional battery banks, along with the feeling of being warm. They've also got several other designs as well, like this pink teardrop one, and this panda looking one that kind of looks like a Tesla. Plus, these ones are 25% off. This may be the world's thinnest 100-watt wall charger. Just look at it compared to an iPhone 16 Pro. Which means it takes up less space, and they've put the port on the bottom so it doesn't stick out either. Just look at it compared to an AirPods Pro, which makes you feel like you're only carrying a pack of gum or something. The perfect travel accessory. And it's 20% off, which you can pair with their Apple Watch charging cable that allows you to charge your phone and your Apple Watch at the same time. Plus, this thing is metal and braided too. For anyone that travels with an Apple Watch, you know the struggle of keeping it charged. These are water bottles. Perfect as an everyday bottle, going hiking, or just taking it to the gym, because this can hold about 1 liter. It's like one of those jelly snacks you get at the store, but makes for a great water bottle too. The built-in clip makes it easy to take with you, but also doubles as a lock when you store it away. And this may be the only bottle that fits in my back pocket. They're 25% off for Prime Day, and yeah, it does come in a matte black on black as well. A tiny Bluetooth speaker with a fidget spinner is self-explanatory. Plus, a flashlight too. We recently featured these speakers, so to see it go for 15% off and 20% off accordingly is a huge bonus. These MUZEN speakers fit in the palm of my hand, are made of metal, and have actual physical dials for volume, playback, and play pause too. Oh yeah, and it's an actual fidget spinner. And for its size, if I could only keep one tech gadget in my bag, and sure, they're kind of boring, can get pretty loud. Plus, they're easily the coolest looking speakers and funnest ones too. Yeah, that's a chair on my back. GCI has 20% off site-wide, which we recently featured this chair and has quickly become one of my favorite because it's pretty comfortable. With a solid construction, cup holder, and even an adjustable back angle. These are built to last. When you're done, it easily folds up, clips in, and has built-in backpack straps. And although the frame is made of metal, it's fairly lightweight, so you can pretty much take this anywhere.
A channel favorite, but also a viewer favorite based on what you guys are buying, the X3 and G5. And they're both 20% off. So not only do they look cool, they're on sale for a cool price as well. It sort of makes you feel like you're living in the future. Plus, the head rotates too. It's magnetic, has a giant belt clip, and can go from 1 lumen to 50 to 150 and even 700. Plus, it can wirelessly charge too. And it's built like a tank. However, if you don't need something so serious, there's the G5, like its little brother and half the cost. It's not as bright, but more than enough to find your keys under the couch, and it's got a fully articulating head. Plus, this one has RGB. It's slightly smaller, definitely thinner, but also has a rotating belt clip, so you can mount it anywhere you want.
These aren't the best earphones I've used, but they're definitely the most comfortable, as it's like having a tiny speaker right on top of your ear, allowing you to still hear what's around you. Plus, the case is magnetic and has a little screen on it too. You can save an extra 20% off these with the code included down below. Perfect for going to the gym, traveling, or just heading to work. They're easy to put on and has a light on it too. Plus, they're IP54. So if you're a head sweater like I am, it won't be a problem. It's got touch controls to play and pause, and actually stays on. They're lightweight, and with the case, offers 30 hours of playback. Plus, it just looks really cool too. Coming in clutch for the summer, a turbo fan and a mini fan that looks like a bear. And all the head sweaters like myself are gonna appreciate this. Oh yeah. It's surprisingly comfortable to hold, and the bear airs are kind of cute too, but it's also got a stand too. The perfect summer accessory. Plus, it just looks super cute too. If you haven't noticed already, we're huge fans of Govee because our whole backdrop is basically lit up by them. They've got a bunch of lights on sale ranging from 30 to 40% off, but today we'll check out this table lamp, which sort of feels like having a magic 8-ball. And fits perfectly in our backdrop, alongside all the other Govee products we use to light up our backdrops. We've mounted outdoor lighting for cabinet lights, LED strips to give it some accent lighting, and floodlights too, which can do some pretty cool effects. And it's smart home compatible too. Hey Google, turn off set. For more gadgets, tech, and EDC, subscribe to our newsletter, Supply, where we feature more deals that we find and don't make it into a video, but that's it. I rest my hand warmer